Sexy Chad Finn. Allie, what are you... Never mind that. You gotta come down to the lab. What is it? We found something. I know you want to see it. She reached for my hand and pulled me as we ran. The other girls were already there and crowded around the table with a pile of folders on top. What's going on? I was just looking around the lab when I stumbled across these. There are files. I didn't read anyone's but my own, but I have to warn you. Caution was the last thing on our minds. Most of us scrambled to find our own file, except for Yui, who was already holding hers in Allie. Where there's no file for me, I double-checked, but there was nothing for me. So I'm not getting answers today. Allie slowly walked to the pile, found her and then opened it in one fluid motion. Interesting. What is it? Allie Major, sent to the island for being suspected of committing treason against the government, selected for the experimental show for fitting the sporty girl archetype. We need one of those. Ha, it's good to know old Get Up wasn't a good idea. You know, I actually fucking hate sports. What? Okay. Hold up. Let me read that again, just for fun. Did you know I actually fucking hate sports? Oh my god. You know, I gotta hand it to Allie. You're wonderful. Definitely one of my favorite characters. I'd never seen Allie look so angry. Let's see. I've got all the fake information I gave. That sounds about right. What is it? What is it? I've been taking extremely detailed notes on me for every single run of the show for the past 2 years. What I've done, things I've said, in private or with others. I got notes down here for how and when I brush my teeth. How I react differently when they change the show or tell me different things or we're nothing but lab rats to them. It's true and it's my fault. What do you mean? If I had invented this machine in the first place, none of this would have ever happened. You couldn't have known, Scarlett. You really wanted to help people, and that was a great thing. It's not your fault someone ended up using your invention like this. If you say so. My file says that they wiped my memories and put me on the show to make sure that no one else could build this technology? Can't even begin to understand how that could even be a reason for causing all of this. I'm not sure we'd even want to understand the people who run this place. The room fell silent. I wanted to crack a joke to his attention, but it wasn't possible. Thank goodness. Wait, what? I'm surprised to hear what you say that, Yui, all things considered. I'm sorry, I know that must have sounded... Sorry, guys. Mine's the same as Allie's. They tracked, measured, and commented on so many things about us so many times. It feels so violating. But it's not all bad. Ever tell you why I came on this show, Sex Chat Finn? No? Why is that? I forgot I wasn't allowed to tell you. That was one of the conditions. To be completely transparent, the reason was money and nothing but that. It was hard enough to take care of myself without my parents, let alone two brothers and a whole farm. I remember now. It was Kat who reached out to me. She told me that if I came onto the show, my brothers and the farm would be taken care of for life. Knowing this is all horrifying, but I'm just glad to know she held up her end of the deal. Even if I might die here and never see them again, that's too depressing to think. Huey. We're gonna get out of here and see your brother again. Together. Thanks, Sex Chat Finn. I like that. I think someone else says. I'm gonna just guess Allie. I'm curious, Huey. What kind of architect did they list you as? The girl next door? Damn it. That sounds a lot better than gaming gremlin. Okay, yeah. At times like these, having a mood lifter like Tara was critical. Tara is beautiful. I looked at Violet, who had been silent the whole time. She was trembling. Violet, are you... Please, God, don't let this be true. Violet fell to her knees and sobbed with her hands against her face. I rushed to her side. Are you okay, Violet? Violet threw her folder against the floor, causing the papers inside to scatter through the room. Nothing is okay. It doesn't matter if I get off this island or not. I'm not like you. I have nothing to go back to. I have no one to stand by. There's nothing for me either way. Violet, wait. She ran to the stairs. Her sobs echoed through the staircase and through the lab. I moved to follow her, but Yui stopped me. I think she might need some time alone. I didn't mean to look, but after her papers scattered around the room, maybe you should just read it. Hand me the papers that were in Violet's file. Violet Valentine is a special case. Otherwise unremarkable, but she's the daughter of Edgar and Vane Valentine, one of our prime inventors. It's my understanding they had recently had a son and want for him to be the next heir after Viola passed. So the remaining daughter, Violet, to us full well know that she would entail. They paid us an incredible sum to make sure that she does not return from the show. Even for me, this is too cruel. It was too hard to keep reading and close the folder and just stared open-mouthed at Yui. Well, this is my fucking parents. Well, not all parents, but parents like that. They deserve to get fucking shot in the skull. There were no words. Yeah, I would imagine. I hope Violet's parents, even though she's not real, get fucking executed publicly. Anyway, I knocked on Violet's door later that night, but it was no use. Please, just leave me alone. I'm here if you want to talk, Violet. Even if she opened the door, I have no idea what I was supposed to say. What could anyone say? I was wrong. It's not only up from here. There's a long way down. It's hardly a surprise, but I didn't sleep well last night. I mean, who could after that? And just like that, we're on to day 3. Gotta thank you, 6chan fan. You're making my job easy. I actually get to spend my nights doing productive things now. I'm happy about that, however that works. Alright, you don't seem to have your usual energy. Careful, one step with Captain, it's all over. I'm good, thanks, Kat. I just didn't sleep too well. Happens to the best of us. Anyways, goes without saying that Yui is definitely a contender for the final ceremony. Of course. I mean, a woman like Yui, anyone would be lucky to have her. Damn straight. But she's a very different kind of woman than Scarlet. You got a tough choice down the road. But you've also got a tough choice to make right now. Who's the unlucky girl today? So who should I be asking on a date tomorrow?
Honestly, joking aside, I think you should ask Violet.
Really? I don't think she's any shape to put on a good show.
I mean, we all need all of us to be able to work together well to get out of here, right? I don't think Violet would be able to until she's feeling better. What better way to do that than for a date to make her feel special?
Tara does have a point.
I always make great points. Like seeing if I could arm wrestle one of the zombies Scarlet made. That went great.
Oh, I remember that. Wait, I was the zombie. That was not a good idea at all. Can I take my vote back? What do you think? I like the idea. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm sure there's something that we could do to help escape, and I could only do on a day with Violet. I've got it. Tomorrow you'll be going on a date with Violet. Here's what you got to do. Violet. I always want to spend more time with her. There's no time like the present. Well, make it happen. I do have one small request, though. What's that? And will it give me ratings? Think it will. Then let's hear it. I've noticed Violet being a little down lately, so I wanted to cheer her up. I've heard that she really likes cooking, especially in groups. Do you mind if we cooked with the staff at noon? I don't see why not. Let's go better than the last time. Oh, hi, sexy Chad fan. Why'd you bring me here? I'm in a bit of a predicament. You see, I may have made an irresponsible bet. I did not take you for a gambler. Well, I'm not, but the thing is, I heard the cooks bragging that they were the best chefs on the island. But hey, I've tried the food you made before, and I know nobody else could come close to how good you are. So I may have challenged them all to a competition in your name. You are ridiculous. Violet laughed out loud. There's the smile I love so much. It was nice to see it again. Are you being serious? Dead serious. In a few hours, hundreds of staff are going to come here, some of them as challenging cooks, some of them as judges, and the rest of them looking for lunch. All of them hungry. Think you're up for the challenge? I am ready to crush the opposition. They will rue the day they challenged me. That's Violet I like to see. Anyways, what is the theme of this contest? You can't tell just yet? I can't tell you just yet. It'll be announced when it's cooking time. I do like a challenge. Would you care to stay with me as I prepare for the festivities? Of course, Violet. Thank you. I know why we're doing this, and I appreciate it. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet, but I feel happier already, knowing you're looking out for me. I'm always going to be here for you. And I for you as well. We spent the time before the contest just talking about pleasant things, completely unrelated to the show, completely unrelated to anything of consequence. Sometimes when bad things happen, what you need most is just a semblance of normalcy. Normalcy? Ah, fine. Oh boy, it's the Brothers 5. By the time noon rolled up, hundreds of staff members were filling up the kitchen. I don't want to face you, Violet, but I will if I have to. Oh, you're challenging me. Like a snail challenging the mighty eagle, you have my respect. Is it too late to change sides? You're going down, Violet. We're the Brothers 5, the best chefs on the island.
What's that to?
What I meant to say is, wow, you really are the best chef on this island.
That's right.
Damn it, bros. You can't let her intimidate you like this. If we do, she's already won. Say something for her. We will definitely meet on the culinary battlefield, Violet. You may have my brothers running for the hills, but not me and 5. Come at me. Let us brandish our forks against each other.
5, do you have anything to say?
Wait, what's happening?
I do hope you entertain me, brothers.
Violet raised a pan towards them.
Let us begin.
It's time for the cook-off to end all cook-offs. Each cook will cook their own version of a mystery dish. A dish that I will soon reveal for the first time ever. The judges will be everyone who is not a contestant. You must be joking. There's hundreds of people here. How could we ever feed everybody? That's not my problem. I definitely didn't come up with the rules for this tournament on the spot.
Liar.
Violet laughed once more. That was enough to keep this charade going. The mystery dish will be spaghetti and meatballs.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Not this again. Oh god, I think I'm gonna faint. One collapsed on the ground.
1 down, 4 to go.
Bro! I knew we should have been accountants. Why are we fooling this ourselves? You each have 1 hour. No late submissions will be accepted. Let the games begin. The contestants that were still conscious rushed off to gather ingredients. How are they going to make that much food? I'm sure they'll figure out something. I watched each of them cook furiously at breakneck speed. Violet was hard at work, sweat streaming down her face with the biggest smile I'd seen her have all day. I couldn't help but smile as well. At the same time, Ford was trying to cook his spaghetti with only a microwave. I'm not sure this will be too much of a contest. 1 minute left. Violet filled hundreds of laid out bowls with spaghetti and meatballs in a matter of moments. If you blinked, you'd miss her finished a whole row. Each looked both delicious and artistic. You would have thought a cook would have spent much longer than an hour putting each of them together. 5 settled on making about 4.5 bowls. I guess everyone has their own pace. Time's up. Time to judge. The crowd cheered as they stampeded to the laid out bowls. They were practically salivating. I hold down bowls from each of the contestants submitted for a vote. The people have spoken, and with a resounding majority, our first ever winner of the best chef on the island of Middle Nowhere is Violet. Crowd cheered, myself included. I did it! Me! I did it! Violet jumped up and down with joy. Felt like a kid in a candy store just from one look at her. You won fair and square. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, your food was the best I've ever had. Though, if you consider our living standards, that doesn't mean too much. Hey, I just had an idea. What if we get Violet to cook for the staff at lunch instead of us? Seriously, it's been years since we've had real food. What's that supposed to mean? Honestly, I think it's a great idea. I know I hide it well, but I really have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. No way, bro! Violet and I took one look at each other and couldn't help but laugh. I would love to, you guys. The crowd's enthusiasm reached a level of uproarious applause. Violet, 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 Violet. Oh, goodness, you're all too kind. I put my arm around her and smiled. I guess I guess you got a new job now, Violet. I guess I do. Violet leaned in and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stood still, and the only thing you could hear was the crowd's cheering getting even louder. Violet, Violet, Violet. We laughed together. I've had so much fun today, Sex Chatfin, thanks to you. Care to join me at the beach after we clean this place up? I wouldn't miss it for the world. The world would pale in comparison. Hey. She reached her hand out to mine, and I held hers tight in return. Hey, Violet. You really gave him a great show today, huh? I couldn't have done that without my ever-so-charming television host. We walked along the beach, our feet bare in the inviting water of the ocean. Really, I am so grateful to you. Last night, finding out what my parents did, that was the lowest point I've ever been to. I held her hand even tighter. Honestly, I didn't see a way out. Escaping the island or not everything seemed like a dead end. But today you helped me remember that even without them, I've still got me. And I like me quite a bit. You really are incredible, Violet. That was all you. With you. Violet mumbled something under her breath. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, let me try again. I know I'd be fine on my own, but I'd like me better if I was with you. When we get out of here, I do hope you join me for that cruise. She kissed me again. It felt like magic. Violet, She put her finger against my lips. Shh, I know. It's not quite the time for this conversation yet. Please do remember what I've said when this is all over. Do you mind if we walk together just for a little longer? I don't want this to end. I'd walk with you for as long as you wanted to, Violet. We can walk till the sun comes up. We can talk about anything and everything. How about we start with planning our cruise together? That would be lovely. We walked together till the dead of night. It was nothing less than magical. Just after we came back, a huge storm hit outside. We just missed it. Hope you two enjoyed your date today. Sorry to interrupt, but it's time we get this show on the road. Allie took out the master key from her pocket, spanned it around the ring with her finger, and then put it in the locked door. And we're in. She turned the lock and pulled the door open. Whoa, this door's a little heavier than I thought it would be. Must be soundproof or something. Whatever, let's go. Oh man, not another staircase. Okay. Oh man, not another staircase? They would have saved so much money if they just put this on the main floor. But it wouldn't be very secret then, would it? Secret schmeecret. It's behind the locked door. I guess you have a point. Though there was another staircase, it wasn't nearly as long as the one to the lab. We'd been walking down the steps for only a few moments when we saw where they led. This has to be it. What's it? A while back, Cat told me that all the information on the island was stored in books. I didn't use anything digital or with the internet. I think I remember that too. Well, it's bullshit. They're an evil corporation intent on world domination through fear and control. Of course they have the internet. And I think we've just found a way into their closets, skeletons and all.
Sounds like a pretty big deal.
That's an understatement. Information in here could change the tide of the war. It could give the resistance a real fighting chance, I think. But there's more than that, too. What do you mean? My dad, mom, and brother got taken by these guys a long time ago. I don't even know if they're still alive. I was too young to really understand what was happening. If there's anything that could help me find them again, or at least find out what happened to them, it's in this computer. That was the real reason I came here. The only reason I risked everything. What if it doesn't have what I'm looking for? What if... Allie. You ran to Allie's side and hugged her tightly. It's going to be okay. You believe me. You believe in me, right? She took deep breaths. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm okay now. Thanks, Yui. I didn't do anything. Are you ready? Let's do this. I looked to Violet as Allie prepared to turn the computer on. She looked as concerned as I did, but we couldn't let it show. The screen lit up with a single message. Password required. Of course. Of course. Bruh. Well, I did think it was going a little too smoothly. I'm not giving up just yet, though. Tried a few different passwords on the keyboard, but none of them worked. Damn it. But only Damien or Cat knows this, so there's no way we could just ask them. Silence fell upon the room. Can't end like this. It just can't.
I've got an idea.
It's not going to involve roasting zombies again, is it?
Hey, I've had better ideas than that. What I mean to say is, I think that I might have a way to crack the code. I'm a programmer. I can make something that could try all the possibilities for the password. It would take some time, especially if it locks me out of after too many attempts, but eventually I'd get the password. There's no guarantee we'd get the answer before the show was over. It's a lot better of a shot than I thought we had. Allie ran over to Tara and hugged her tightly. Thank you, you awesome little you. This is nice. Feel free to compliment me more.
In the meantime, the rest of us can try to figure out what the password would be as well. That reminds me, I need to tell you guys something important.
What's that?
I have our escape plan. She got the master key and held it for us to see. It's a hidden hangar I found by the beach, just a little further from where I first found the plane. Now that we have this key, I know that it works. We can use it to disable the hangar security commandeer a plane, then fly the hell out of here. We practically jumped for joy. I can't believe it. We're almost out of here. It's been a long time coming. Soon, but not just yet. With this storm raging, there's no way we're getting anywhere tonight. Least of all, off the ground. But if there's clear skies tomorrow night, that's where we'll be. What about the computer? Don't you need to crack it before we go? Yeah, what about your family? Well, that'd be the ideal case. But honestly, I've gotten to know you guys and care about you guys, and decided that it's more important to save the people I care about that are right here in front of me than chase a pipe dream. No, I won't accept it. If I were in your shoes, I was looking for my brothers, and I just gave up looking for them. I'd regret it forever, and I know you would too. But I can't ask you to stay here any longer. We're in danger if we stay here. Yui speaks for us too. To have family that you really care about, that cares about you too, you can't give up on that. We're not going to anywhere until we crack that code, if it takes till the last day. You guys... No, I can't allow it. I won't take that chance with your lives. I'm not backing down on this. What do you think? Great. Alright, well, I think that's where I'm going to end the recording. I was planning on going through all of it, but this is a tough choice, and I don't think I can make it right now. So, if you guys enjoyed, please do, subscribe and like the video and all that goodness. Basically the same stuff I said in the last video. If you watched it, just comment down below, what you want me to do on this channel, because this channel is just a fun channel. I don't care what I put on it. I can put on it anything I want. So, yeah, just let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.